2 of the Keeping It Fresh Chapter 2 video. Number 14, woof woof, your dog eats 1 3/4 cups of dog food each day. The bag of dog food contains 42 cups of dog food. How many days will the bag of dog food last? So you want to know how many of these fit in to this. So that would be a division problem. And remember, with division, the order you set up the problem matters. If you don't set it up in the correct order, you're going to get the wrong answer. So 42 needs to go first because I want to know how many 1 3/4 fit into 42. So remember, before you do any skip times flip action, change 42 to 42 over 1. Keep this division for now. Change that mixed number into an improper fraction. So 1 times 4 is 4 plus 3 is 7, so 7/4. Now you can do skip times flip. So 42 over 1, skip it, we don't change it. Division becomes multiplying, and 7/4 gets flipped to its reciprocal, so 4 over 7. You can cross-reduce here. 42 and 7 can both be divided by 7, so that would be 1. This would be 6. 6 times 4 is 24. 1 times 1 is 1. So 24, what's our label? How many days? So 24 days. Number 15, your mom left a note on the counter to buy 4.5 pounds of bananas for a banana bread recipe. You went to the stores and bought 4 9/10 of a pound. Your sister also saw the note and she bought 4 52/100 of a pound. How much extra did your family buy in all? This is a 2-part problem. So first of all, you need to figure out, well, how many pounds of bananas did we buy? Then you need to figure out how many extra you bought. So, kind of tricky. Well, how many did you actually buy? You bought 4 9/10 and your sister bought 4 52/100. So first you need to add those two numbers. 4 9/10 plus 4 52/100. So remember, the key to adding is to line up the decimals. If we have spots that don't have a number in them, we fill those in with a 0. And then we add like normal. 0 plus 2 is 0. 9 plus 5 is 14. We carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 4 is 9. The decimal just drops down into the same spot. So we bought 9.42 pounds of bananas. But what did Mom want? Mom only wanted 4 5/10. So how much extra did we buy? Well, we can subtract to figure that out. So 9 42/100 minus 4 5/10. Again, the key is to line up the decimals for subtracting as well as adding, so I can fill in that 0 there. 2 minus 0 is 2. I cannot take 5 away from 4, so I'm going to need to borrow from the 9. 14 minus 5 is 9, and 8 minus 4 is 4. Bring down the decimal. So we bought 4.92 extra pounds of bananas. Number 16, let's say the McDouble at McDonald's costs 99 cents, including tax. You want to order 1 McDouble for everyone in your class, including your teacher. You have 23 classmates. How much will the McDoubles cost you? So this would be a multiplication problem. You have 23 people you want to order for. They each cost 99 cents. So we want to do 23 times 99 cents. Now the trick with multiplying is that you could just leave the decimal out for now, and then in the end, you know that you need to put 2 numbers behind the decimal in your answer because there were 2 numbers behind the decimal here and no numbers behind the decimal there. So we can treat this like it's just 23 times 99. So 3 times 9 give you 27 and you carry the 2. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 2 is 20. In that second row multiplication, I need a 0. Same multiplication. 3 times 9 is 27 and we carry the 2 again. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 2 is 20. Kind of out of room here. When we add those, I'm going to get 7, 7, 2, and 2. Remember, there needs to be 2 numbers after the decimal, so 1, 2 numbers after the decimal. What is this? How much means dollars, so $22.77. Now, depending on how you guys interpreted this problem, you may have thought 23 classmates and then including me would be 24. Or maybe you thought include me and include the teacher would be 25. I'll accept the appropriate multiplication for 23, 24, or 25. So if you did 99 cents times 24, I'll take that answer. If you did 25 times 99 cents, I'll take that answer. This one would be $23.76. This would be $24.75. So those are all okay because I get how you could misinterpret that information there. All right, last 2 problems, 2.6. So dividing decimals. So we have 51 and 42 hundredths divided by 6 hundredths. So remember, first of all, key to setting this up is with long division, we need to make sure we put these in the right spots. This one is your dividend, which means it goes on the end. This one is your divisor. So 51 and 42 hundredths goes underneath that long division sign. 6 hundredths goes outside the long division sign. Remember with division, the key is move it over, move it over, move it up. So move it over. I had to move it over twice, so I have to move this one over twice as well. So move it over. Move it up means it needs to go up here in the quotient. I like to then rewrite that so that that doesn't look all crazy with all these squiggly lines and stuff. So this really made this just 6, because remember your divisor has to be a whole number. And when I moved the decimal here, it really just made it 5,000, 142. So now it's just like a normal long division problem here. 6 goes into 51 8 times. 51 minus 48 is 3. We get to bring down the 4. 6 goes into 34 5 times. 5 times 6 is 30. Bring down the 2. 6 goes into 42 7 times. Remember, your decimal is right here. So our answer is just 857 because I'm done dividing with no remainder and I don't have any numbers after the decimal. So here our answer is 857. Next problem is 99 and 84 hundredths divided by a whole number, by 4. So 99 and 84 hundredths is your dividend. 4 is your divisor. There is no move it over to do, so we just move it up. So I know the decimal needs to go there in my answer. So 4 goes into 9 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract to get 1 and bring down the 9. 4 goes into 19 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract to get 3. Bring down the 8. 4 goes into 38 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. 38 minus 36 is 2. Bring down the 4. 4 goes into 24 6 times, and you have no remainder. So our answer is 24 and 96 hundredths. And that's your KIF Chapter 2.